Alright, guys, this is part two, part two of Eber. 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 What was that, guys? Yep, part two. We're gonna get a quick recap. Eber, or Aber, Eber, biblical Greek, Romanized, Aber, or Aber Romanized with an A, is an ancestor of the Ishmaelites and the Israelites, according to the generations of Noah in the big book of Genesis and the book of Chronicles. Right? We already learned about what Eber means, right? And we already talked about the Abir dynasty of India, and we learned that they succeeded over the Salvatana dynasty. And when you look at the coins of the Salvatana king, you see a Negro face, right? Now we're gonna learn about the Abir people. So when you go type Aber, right? When you type Aber on the internet, right? Let me go. I'm already giving it. Type Aber tribe. It shows the ancient Abira tribe is identified today primarily as the Ahir community in India. Right? So when you do Ahir community, go to images, they show you Hamites. But we type Abira, right? You get Hamites. However, they show other images too. Right? Take today out. They show you other images. It's not showing it now, but I have no idea what. We're gonna just take off this, do that. So you type Aber tribe, they show you the Afar, but they're more Hamitic. Then they show you Anglo-Belgian, Belgian India Rubber Company. And then you got the Arbore tribe of Ethiopia, Arbor, and then they tell you about. It's not showing it right now. The Nidi Ibira. And there was one other one. I'm trying to. Okay. Then they tell you the Abui people. Abui. Right? And we're gonna do the Arbore first. Arbore. The Arbore tribe. As you can see, they show Negroes. Now, there's different genealogies of Shem. Let's go back to the genealogy. You got Arphaxad, Shelah, Eber, right? It goes to Joktan, right? Then you got Lud, Aram, right? Then it goes all the way down to Abraham, Nahor, and of course, Haran. Right. So, when you look at the Abir tribe, right? The Abir, my bad. Yeah, Abir, Arbore, Arbore. They look very dark, Hamitic like. And then we go to Wikipedia, right? The Arbore are an ethnic group living in southern Ethiopia, near Lake Chubahir. The Arbore people are pastoralists, with a total population of 6,850. The Arbore population is divided into 4 villages named Gondareb, Kulama, Moarli, Ugedi. The Arbore language is classified as a member of the Omotana group with Lowland East Cushitic, together with Disanach, Elmolo, Beso, Redenli, Bani, and various Somali dialects. Its grammar exemplifies many typical features of Lowland East Cushitic, as well as some specific innovations. Of historical interest is the language's preservation of at least a dozen verbs of the Afro-Asiatic, right? And it makes sense because they have Arbore, sounds like Eber. That's, Abraham, right? So, a 2021 study comparing a variety of Ethiopian populations discovered that the Arbore people, along with the linguistically close related to the Dasanak people, cluster closer to the Nilotic Nyagatum and the South Omotic Koro people than they do to most of the Cushitic populations of Ethiopia. So they basically speak linguistically close to the Nilotic, right? The people call themselves the Hor, live in 4 villages in the delta of the Limo River, right? So yeah. So they're related to the Nilotic people, which are children of Lot, if you didn't know that. So you go to Shem genealogy, Haran, Lot, right? Moab, Ben Amali. And the reason it's important is because they're using a name called Arbore or Abir, right? Eber, after the forefather Eber, right? So yeah. Remember, Lot is also part of the lineage of Arpachshad, even though they got cut off because of incest, right? So, yeah. And I'm not trying to make this video too long. So yeah, we got the Arbore people. As you can see, they have a Nilotic look. It makes sense, right? Because Lot is part of the lineage of Arpachshad, right? All right, that's it. Next, we're gonna show the next tribe, the next one.